Strong and Weak Reactions. The Strong and the Weak. P. Tournier, 1975. Any manifestation of vanity is also a strong reaction. A certain coquetry, both in men and women, an exaggerated concern in the choice of the tie, the pocket square, or the arrangement of the hairstyle, a slavish conformism to fashion. They always appear before the psychologist as a compensation for feelings of inferiority. By the way, I do not condemn here all coquetry, especially in women, because in her it is a fair instinct. But when concern for clothing becomes obsessive and one becomes a slave to it, it is no longer about self-respect, but about a strong reaction. Conversely, a certain critical originality in clothing, a bohemian and careless appearance, a nonconformist affectation, or a certain disdain for the way of dressing, shown as proof of moral superiority, are nothing more than strong reactions from compensation. The same can be said about ease. I receive a letter from a woman who is now discovering the disastrous role that weak reactions, to which she gave in for a long time, have played in her life. Several days ago, she writes, I met a childhood companion, very sporty, healthy, selfish, officially adulterous, whom everyone criticizes, which she makes fun of, and I experience a rare sensation of well-being at her side. I suddenly discovered that I like cynical, daring women, free from prejudices, who have managed to start something to life. This is how I would have wanted to be, if I had been able, if I had dared to face men and not be afraid or march in tow. The opposition between strong and weak reactions could not be better expressed. This woman, who often allowed herself to be carried away by weak reactions, retains a secret nostalgia for strong reactions. Her partner is much less different than she thinks. Her cynicism is a facade, behind which hides suffering and agony. Anger. Hitting the table, slamming the door, raising one's voice, or perfidious argument that hits the antagonist at his weak point. Nervousness, scenes, nervous breakdowns are also strong reactions. One of my patients told me that her son had committed a mistake. She tried to make him confess and stumbled upon a passionate obstinacy. Suddenly, the boy seized the flowers that were on the table and broke them into pieces. Strong reaction. Why did you do that? Asked the mother. Because they were looking at me, replied the boy. These strong reactions are often triggered by unconscious factors. It happens, for example, that a family member imposes his will on others by threatening his nervous reactions. These are not necessarily loud. A mother ensures the slavish obedience of her daughter, cultivating in her the terror of causing her pain. Extracted from the book, The Strong and the Weak. Paul Tournier, 1975.